Hey everyone, welcome to Ganiva Edge, where we are all about leveling up in business, personal development, and success. I'm Ganiva. If you are tired of a typical 9 to 5 grind and you want to start making money on your own terms, you are in the right place. Today, I'll be sharing my story with you and I'll show you how you can start a profitable mini importation business in Ghana or any other country you find yourself in with a very little capital and build your financial independence. Sounds exciting, right? Stick with me because by the end of this video, you will know exactly how to get it started, even if you have zero experience. But first, let me tell you how I got started. But before we dive in, do me a quick favor and hit that subscribe button and click the bell icon so you won't miss out our weekly tips and strategies that will push your business and personal growth as well. Let's get in. So when I started mini importation business, I was so nervous, just like some of you might be now. I had just 300 Ghana cedis to invest. I didn't know how it would turn out to be, but I took a chance. The first shipment of bags and shoes sold out faster than I expected. It wasn't easy at first, but the feeling of making my first sale, I remember that it wasn't really easy with it, but I was hooked. Since then, I've been able to grow my business and create an extra income that make me feel more in control of my finances, and I'm able to import things outside my country and for my personal use. Now, when I tell people I import outside my country, I import from China, Turkey, and the rest, they'll be amazed. You, this small girl. I'm not a small girl. Yes, that's how my story went, and I make profit out of it. Okay, now I want to help you do the same. Now, mini importation is simply the process of buying small quantities from international suppliers, usually from countries like China, Turkey, Bangladesh, USA, and many other more, to sell them and make profits out of it in Ghana or any other country that you are in. With mini importation business, you don't need massive quantities of goods. You can start as little as 300 Ghana cedis, that's $16 with it. We are talking about everyday products like electronics, beauty products, fashion items, you just name it. And you choose what works best for your audience. Now, why mini importation? Simple. It's a low risk and a high rewarding business. You don't need a physical store, you don't need an expensive overhead, you don't need a huge startup capital. You can start right from your home with just your smartphone, leveraging on platforms like WhatsApp, Instagram, and even website that you can sell your product. Imagine making an extra income with an investment of 800 Ghana cedis. Now let's jump into 5 steps that will help you grind off your mini importation business. I'll make sure to make it simple and very actionable. Now I've written them here so I won't miss any steps. Step 1 is to identify a profitable niche. Now you don't need to just sell things that no one needed. You should know the difference between what people want and what people need. So identify the product niche that you will go into will really help you to succeed in your mini importation business. Another step that I have is find a reliable supplier on sites like Alibaba, 1688, Taobao, Dion, AliExpress, Yuangu, and many other more that I can't even finish mentioning it on this channel. Okay, there are other things that people or other countries don't do, like China suppliers does. For some countries, they don't have any site, but for China, they have many sites that you can order things very cheap price that you can make profit out of them. So another step is to place your first order, and remember, you don't need to start big. You need to test the waters. You need to buy in small quantities to check how the product quality, if it satisfy your quality, okay, if it's satisfy how much you love the quality to be. That's what I really mean. You need to buy in small quantity when you are placing your first order, and I did that with just 300 Ghana cedis, and it's worked very well for me. Another step is to ship your product to Ghana, okay? Now you've been able to identify your product niche, you've been able to find a reliable supplier on site, you've been able to place your first order and you bought them in small quantities. Now the fourth step is to ship your product. I'll go deeper into it on another video on how you can ship your things to Ghana or any other country that you are in. So you can use shipping methods like air shipments, sea shipments. Okay, we have two types of shipment. I'll do a video on that one and I'll go deeper into it for you guys. The last step is you have to market your product. Now you've been able to buy your things and you receive them successfully. You don't need to hamper hammer. That's the right word. You don't need to hammer on how would I sell. I won't get anyone. No, that's why I said you should buy in small quantities and you have to leverage on platform like WhatsApp, Facebook, Instagram to sell your things. Okay. Now let's get into common mistakes that beginners you shouldn't do before we wrap our video. The first mistake is don't be too shy and have a positive mindset. I believe building your personal development will help you thrive in your business, in your relationship, and many other more that we are going to talk about this channel. So the first thing, a common mistake that beginners do is I'm shy. What if someone don't buy? What if I don't get anyone to sell them to? You should have a positive mindset that I'm going to sell this, I'm going to make it in this business, and don't be too shy because this is an online business and no one is going to see you, so there's no use of being shy. I hope you get me. The second step that I have here is always verify your supplier's credibility. You need to check their reviews, you need to ask for samples, you need to avoid upfront mistakes, and I'm going to do a video on how you can avoid mistakes, how you can check reviews, and many other more on this channel. Another mistake you need to avoid is don't buy too much on your first order. Buy small quantities because you are a beginner and you are going into this business and boom, you are buying almost 3,000 Ghana cedis. You've invested almost 3,000 Ghana cedis while you don't really have experience in this business. So you need to buy small quantities, test your suppliers, test your shipping companies. When you use them, did you like their service and the rest? And if you don't, you change them and buy in a different quantity with a different supplier. Another one is don't skip research. You should research on the products that is trending now, and there you have it. A very simple, actionable guide that will help you get started in your mini importation journey. If you are looking to make it a side income or scale it into a full-time business, this is the easiest way to break into the entrepreneurial world. If you learned something today, please don't forget to give this video a thumb up, okay? And don't forget that we are in this journey together. If you haven't subscribed to this channel, please do well to do that, okay? Because next week I'll be sharing with you how to choose your niche and how to go about this side plus shipping companies and many more we are going to talk about on this channel, okay? Join our community, our WhatsApp and Telegram page now. The link will be shared in the description box down below. Let me know your questions or the business ideas that excite you the most if it is not mini importation, okay? And don't miss our next week video, so please do well to subscribe to this channel, okay? And if you want to know what this channel is all about, I did our first video here that talks about what this channel is all about. So if you want to know, I'll put the link in the description box down below so you check our first video out. Thank you if you watched till this part of the video, and I believe that if you put everything I've said today on this episode, your business will really go very well, especially in mini importation business. And I want to leave you with one quote Stay focused and keep pushing towards your goals, okay? It doesn't matter where you are, where you were. All that matter and count is where you are going. It doesn't matter where you are right now. All that matters is where you are going. So put everything I've said today into actionable steps to achieve your goals. I will see you in the next video. Until then, still focused and it's a bye.